Okay. Introduce yourself.
What do you want me to say?
Just talk about yourself. Your name, how old you are, where you live.
My name's Jeremy. I'm 26. I live in Brooklyn.
Okay. Your diagnosis, if you have one.
Clinical depression and social anxiety.
Okay. Can you tell me about those diagnoses? What are the symptoms? How do you feel every day?
Symptoms of the depression are complete lack of energy, complete lack of motivation, lack of appetite, lethargy, constant suicidal thoughts, total lack of self-worth, no self-esteem, I don't know, I guess those are the main ones.
And how about the
Just
social
constant.
anxiety?
Panic attacks, just regular anxiety. When I'm in a social situation with people, my heart starts racing, I get nauseous. It feels like I have too much energy and I need to flee the room. Sometimes my hands get tingly. If I have a full-blown panic attack, it feels like I'm gonna have a heart attack and I can't breathe. It feels like I'm dying when I have a panic attack.
And how do these symptoms affect every day for you?
It's hard to have a social life when you have social anxiety. Hard to get out and meet people. It's hard to be a 26-year-old. I've lost a lot of jobs because of both. Blown up friendships because of both. I don't know. I've called out of work a lot lately because of the depression. It's just hard to have a life when you're afraid of people and you don't feel like getting out of bed. I don't know.
What part of the days are hardest for you?
The whole thing. I guess starting my day and the evenings are the hardest parts.
How's it hard?
It's really hard to start your day and get out of bed when you wake up and feel like you should kill yourself. The evenings are hard to spend alone every night when you would like to have a life and friends, but you're afraid of people and you don't feel like you're worth anyone's time, but you also don't feel like you're worth anyone's time, so you spend all your time alone wanting to kill yourself again. I don't know, it's just hard. Sorry,
For what?
not being too talkative.
You're fine. Well, what was today like?
My alarm went off at 6:30. I laid in bed for about 45 minutes or an hour, contemplating whether or not to call out of work, whether or not I could do the day, what the point was. Then I had to force myself to eat breakfast. Then I got anxious because I was going to work. Then I got to work, spent the whole day barely doing my job because I had a total lack of motivation. And I had a meeting I had to be part of at 3:30, so at about 1 o'clock I just started getting really anxious and spent about 2.5 hours just sick to my stomach with worry. And then I had the meeting and almost had a panic attack. Couldn't sit still.
Why were you worried?
It's a social setting where I had to talk and bring up ideas and jump in there, and it's hard for me to talk around people that I don't know because it feels like everybody's staring at me and judging me, and it's hard to talk when you constantly feel like everybody is going to hate whatever comes out of your mouth. It's just hard for me to talk in group settings because it feels like all eyes are on me in a really critical way. And I just want to run out of the room when that happens. And then the longer work went on, I wondered, kind of what I was going to do with my evening. I was worried if I was going to end up home alone again. Bored and lonely. That's about it for today.
And what are your daily, thoughts? How does your disorder kind of intervene with your thought?
Every plan I have for what I want to do with my life gets shot down because, what's the point? You're going to be depressed anyway, and you have no talent, you have no friends, why try if you're just going to be alone and depressed, even if you do try. Constant suicidal thoughts, I should kill myself, be nice to end it. What's the point of reaching out to people? They can't help, they're not going to understand. Even if they could help, it's not like they would want to help someone like me. A lot of why would anybody want to be around someone like me? A lot of hopelessness, Like there's no hope that it'll ever get better, that my life will ever change. I guess just constant worry about, is this it? I might as well end it because it can't get better. I don't know. I feel like I've wasted my life and that there's no hope going forward. So why try? Why not just stay in bed and give up?
Do you want a minute?
It's okay.
Are you sure?